to Inner Space, and tonight it's Meditation Explained. In Raj Yoga meditation, we start to understand who we are, that everyone, every human is unique, and that we all have our own power. And we allow other people to take that power in one way or another. But Raj Yoga teaches us to value the power that you have within you, because you have such a power that we don't even realize the qualities and the strengths that we have within. And we can't discover them any other way. It's not to do with I'm physically strong, or I'm highly intelligent, or I'm very beautiful, or I'm well off, I have enough money. It's not to do with that, because we could be the opposite of everything like that in today's life. But inside, we have many, many strengths and powers and energies that belong to us alone, and they're unique to each individual personality. And the soul is this tiny point of living life energy in the center of the forehead. And that point of life is you. It's silent. It gives us the whole strength to make our body move around, and for us to think and act and be who we are, interact with others, have different qualities. And we use our qualities according to the role that we have. But there are qualities there that are unused because that's maybe not the role we have at that point of time. But they're there. Strengths, courage, determination. And so Raj Yoga is teaching us to value that soul, that energy of you, the soul. And we bring that energy to the surface when we practice meditation, and we practice becoming calm. And not always so easy for people in today's world to become calm, because everything's very fast, very quick. Everyone wants an answer now. And so many different interpretations of something. Everyone has different ideas. And some people's ideas seem amazing. So we think, get carried away with that idea. But that's maybe not your idea. And you maybe don't even have a voice to talk about your idea. So Raj Yoga says, stay silent. And just keep focusing on that power within you, and bring it more and more to the front of your life in a quiet, silent, peaceful way. And we start off by practicing becoming calm. And even to become calm in today's world is quite a thing to do. It's quite amazing. If we can become calm, steady, peaceful, and keep practicing this. Bring this calmness into our lives. And with that calmness comes a deeper understanding. Different feelings come to the surface. We start to feel that, maybe I can do this. Maybe I could say that. I know for me, it took me a long time before I would say even hardly a word, because I felt that I didn't know enough to say anything. I kept thinking, when I know what I'm going to say, I'll say it. But until I know what I'm going to say, I just will say very little. So I started to become a more silent person and started to really think, no, I still don't know exactly what I want to say, how I want to say it, how I want to feel. It doesn't just happen like a magic wand. And so I understand the journey extremely well. I would never push or shove or push my way in if I didn't know exactly what I was going to say. And if I knew, then I began to know what I was going to say, and I'd be very definite when I knew. But until I knew, I kept very quiet, because there was always others who would contradict and have their ideas. But as I became strong in what I truly understood inside, then I had the strength to just say, no, this, say what you like, but this is what I think for me. Because then I had practiced it inside. So a strength was developing. So Raj Yoga is teaching us to have a voice. Our own voice. To live our own life. Not to be under the influence too much of others. Yeah, you learn to accept and keep quiet and say what you need to say when you need to say it, but it changes. It can change our whole attitude to who we are and who others are around us. So, can you imagine this power here? Can you imagine having constant access to a powerhouse of energy? To be connected to the powerhouse. The powerhouse, this is the first step towards the powerhouse. Imagine feeling completely accepted. There is a deep unconscious memory of good relationships, when we had good relationships with others. People were more likely to think about what was possible, not to just jump for ideas, impractical ideas, but to think, how would that work? So we start to learn how to think. And if you see yourself as a soul, you can also think maybe there is another one above, the one people call God. Maybe that's right. Maybe there is someone who is a soul, constant soul, and who has never forgotten who you are. That's quite a wonderful, comforting thought. So that soul is called the Supreme Soul, the source of pure and positive energy. And through meditation, as we begin to see what it is that's happening here, we start to want to focus more and think of one that's constantly conscious of being the energy. And so that soul is separate from all human beings, but that soul is an extremely subtle, tiny point of energy. Small, tiny point, same as we are. So our qualities are peaceful, loving, kind, strong, determined, thoughtful. I am a soul, understanding, calm, and we have power, but we develop that power through being calm, steady, and peaceful. Om Shanti. And feel the energy of my thinking. I can choose my thoughts. I'm giving myself some quiet time. My thoughts slow down. And I choose thoughts of peace. can relax and look at the centre of Sister Rosa's forehead in this awareness that when I know I am a soul and my natural state is peace, I can feel safe and relaxed and get to know myself. And as I get to know myself and trust myself again, trust that I do want to create peaceful, kind, generous thoughts. I am peace.
The kaleidoscope of life. Taking just a minute, with a thought, I peacefully step back and see pieces of ideas, people and words scattered this way and that, in anger, ego and argument. With a thought, I calmly observe with patience and faith. Gradually, I see pieces upon pieces quietly integrate. In this moment, I am given perspective, the kaleidoscope of life, where every piece has its part. I no longer insist that any one piece is the only reality. I realize nothing's that bad or impossible to change.
Keep your eyes gently open, relaxed, and looking at your meditation image. Let your gaze be soft and directed towards the center of the image, with a still and steady attention as you feel yourself easily relaxing into stillness, slowing down. Begin your meditation with this thought: I am looking out through these eyes, and I now turn my attention away from the world around me and start to look within. I want to see what's going on in my inner world and find my peace. I ask myself, am I calm and peaceful right now? I want to create a beautiful feeling of peace and tranquility. I'm coming home to peace. I'm focusing my attention on myself and becoming more aware of the sort of thoughts I allow my mind to entertain. I'm choosing thoughts that support me. I'm choosing to be peaceful. And as I bring this short meditation to a close, I allow my attention to be drawn back to the meditation image in front of me. I notice how I'm feeling. I notice my surroundings. And I reflect for a moment on how it was for me to meditate with open eyes.